What's going on, Bigger Pockets? This is Matt Faircloth. So today I'm going to give you guys a tour of an apartment building we're renovating. I want to talk about the easy ways to add value, to get the best bang for your buck from an apartment building renovation. Now, this happens to be a pretty big apartment complex, but this concept plays on smaller apartment buildings as well, because there's just certain things that add value. They just don't cost that much, but they add value on small multi if you're involved. And this is a 198 unit apartment complex, so this plays, of course, on bigger stuff too. So let's get going. I'm going to give you guys a tour of inside a unit. This is the outside, because the first point I want to make on ways you can add easy value for the best bang for your buck to an apartment building is on the exterior. So if you look, this is the exterior of an apartment building here, and down in North Carolina, down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's where this complex is. If you look, see behind me, see the exterior here? Gonna do the little head turn. So the exteriors, just doing like an upgrade on the outside of this building. Now, if you can see this building here, it's slightly drab. What we're going to do on this is we're going to be painting. I'll see if I can move my hand here. There you go. I can point. Look at that. So we're going to be painting this exterior here to kind of make it pop a bit. And we're going to just put shutters here and here on the front of this. We're going to paint your interior door. We're going to do some landscaping on the front here. All that is not that much. I think that our total cost in doing this is somewhere around, I want to think it's like $1,500 a unit to do a little bit of landscaping and a little bit of curb appeal. So curb appeal is the first thing that you want to do to make a property pop, because you know they say you never get a chance to make a first impression. So when people come to look at your rental and they're hit with this, and at first it's like, that's kind of drab, kind of old. But if they get hit with something that's a little like, like little landscaping, little paint, nice shutters, everything looks a little fresh on the outside, they see that, okay, it looks nice. It's got good curb appeal. I'll turn around here. You can see, hopefully there's not enough. You can see all these units just don't have the curb appeal that they need to have to make them really pop and make it to be something that people are desirable and want to live in and everything. So little landscaping out here, landscaping on the front of the buildings is something that'll drive value that people, when they see it, are going to say, you know what? I'll take that. And a good tenant with good credit and good income and everything like that, I'll be willing to lease from you. And maybe if you do things right, especially for the other things I'm going to show you, you'll be able to command a little more rent and get a little more value and cash flow from the property. So let's take a look inside, because the other two things I'm going to show you are indoors. All right, guys, so let's take a walk inside for number 2 on ways to add easy best bang for your buck money to your multifamily. So here we go inside. This is a renovated apartment, and of course I didn't think to turn the lights on. All right, here we go. Okay, so first thing you can do, flooring. Okay, now flooring is like the wow factor. Like when you walk in and you see these, it's maybe hard to see in a video, but this big open floor plan kind of hits in, and you're like, wow. You want people to get hit with something when they walk in the door, and flooring is an easy way to hit them quickly right when they walk into your multifamily unit. So these floors are laminate vinyl planks. You can remove each individual one of them, so they're super maintenance friendly. But they also look cool, they're shiny, everybody loves hardwood or a hardwood look in their unit and everything like that. So these floors right here are great bang for your buck. We find they cost somewhere around, say, $2.50 to $3 a square foot to install, but they will get you at least another $100 in rent, depending on your market. In some markets, like in the Northeast, they'll get you a lot more. But to have that modern flooring look going on, that maintenance-free, just sweep it, don't worry about it. People with pets love these floors. Landlords love these floors because they're really easy to maintain. And if you have a problem with a little section of them, you can just actually take a clothing iron and you can iron that one little spot to heat it up. It loosens the glue underneath it, and you can peel up that one little spot and then put a new plank down, right? So it's called laminate vinyl plank. So that's flooring, right? Flooring is number 2 on ways you can add easy best bang for your buck renovations to your multifamily. Let's take a look at number 3. All right, guys, so number 3 is appliances. Look, now first of all, this guy right here will add a ton of bang for your buck. But just new appliances in general, we'll talk about this guy in a second. But just a lot of apartments just have stoves and fridges, especially if you're in like C-class apartments or something like that. Typically stove and a fridge is all you got. But these are new. These are brand new units. And people want new. They want fresh. They want like, okay, great. If you just put a new appliance package, I think that, believe it, just we're buying in bulk, so we got these for around $1,000. We got a dishwasher, a stove, and a fridge, and that hood vent right there for around $1,000. That's about right for rental grade units. But new, like $1,000 for a new appliance package just might command you another $50 to $100 a month in rent versus what you would get in your market if they were kind of older, dingy appliances. Now you can go stainless, you can go black like these are. We find black to be very maintenance free, easy to clean, everything like that. Very hard for tenants to damage. And then if you can, throw in a dishwasher. Now some kitchen layouts, this kitchen's actually pretty tight, but we're able to get it in here. The kitchen only goes from a small area over here with a pass through, and then a kitchen with the sink. The dishwasher normally has to go right next to the sink, and then a cooking area, right? But if you could sling in a dishwasher, those typically run anywhere between $200 to $400 for a new dishwasher, maybe $50 or so to get it installed. But you will get a bunch of rent for what that dishwasher costs. The ROI, you'll get your money back in less than a year for putting in a dishwasher in your units, because people don't want to wash dishes and everything like that. They want to just throw it in those things. So if every unit in your market has dishwashers, make sure that you do too. But if you're in a C-level market where your rentals are and not everybody has dishwashers, toss in a dishwasher, and I'll tell you what, you will rent your unit immediately and you'll be able to handpick your tenants. So that's it, guys. Listen, exterior renovations so that you give them really, really good impressions right when they pull up. Hit them with a wow factor with cool floors like that right there, and then a nice appliance package so that they can cook and have a nice clean kitchen, because everybody loves a kitchen, and a dishwasher too, so it makes their life easier and they don't have to do dishes. Cool. There's some stuff I left out for other easy bang for your bucks that you guys can do. Maybe we can talk about it in the comment section. So be sure to leave a comment if you've got some other ideas on ways that you can add value to your rentals for easy investments. If you want to leave other questions or anything like that you have on this too, I'm happy to talk to you guys. Thank you for watching, and have a great and profitable week.